This is James Decker with the Board Game Network again. I just got a package today, and it came from the fine folks at Numskull Games. Now, if you remember, if you've watched the videos, I had another game by them called C.C. Higgins that I opened. I have not yet played this, but I talked about how it looks very high in quality as far as historical accuracy. It's a railroad game, and it shows railroad passes from different railroad companies, and they even, if you go to their website, show scans of actual passes from different companies. So I think they went to a lot of work to get the detail correct and the accuracy correct. So I'm kind of expecting whatever they sent me to have that same level of detail, that same level of accuracy. But let's just get into it and see what we got here. Okay, we've got some buttons, so these probably apply to one of these games. We've got one called Bull Moose, the 1912 election game, and one called California Gold. Okay, two chances at what these games are about. This is probably about the gold rush, and this is probably about the 1912 election. Got some buttons in here. These I wonder if these are actual reproductions of buttons from then. There's a 1912 GOP button. Bread Not Booze, Vote Dry, November 6, 1912. This one looks like a Teddy Roosevelt button. Here's another button. I got 5 buttons in here. So these are probably applying to this election game. So let's just get right into it and take a look at this game. See if I can find me something to open this with. One says it's designed by Patrick Stevens. This one here says Patrick Stevens. This one here says Patrick Stevens. I'm seeing a theme here. I'm thinking Patrick Stevens is the designer for this company. Maybe he owns this company. I don't know. Whew, man, that's strong smell. Okay, here we got a rule book. Now the C.C. Higgins rulebook was pretty short. This one's just a hair longer than that. This one comes in at 8 pages. So not overly complex, it doesn't look like. We got some cards here. The Republican Party cards. William Howard Taft. Looks like buttons on the cards is what it looks like. Election buttons. Vote for me. Here's the Progressive Party cards. Here's the back. I don't know if I showed you the back of this one. And then some buttons for the Progressive Party. We've got the Prohibition Party. Okay, some cards. Ah, look at that. The legalized liquor traffic is the tragedy of civilization. Quote by Abraham Lincoln. We got the Democratic Party cards here. And we have the Socialist Party. So, this is not just the Republicans and the Democrats. This is like everybody here. We got 5 different parties. Cards for each one. Looks like we have 3, 4, 5 markers here. I should take a look at the back of this. Don't want to lose any pieces. Don't know what's in here. This says it plays 3 to 5 players, 12 years and up, and a 90-minute game. Bull Moose is a U.S. presidential election game based on the 1912 election. The split in the Republican Party resulted in Teddy Roosevelt launching the Progressive Party. Concurrently, the Socialists under Eugene Debs had their best showing to date. The Prohibitionist fielded Eugene Chaffin, running only 7 years prior to the passing of the 18th Amendment prohibition. This resulted in a 5-way race in which Democrats actually won and the third party, the Progressives, came in second. The election is represented by a straightforward, card-driven, geographically based game where the winners of each state are decided by lot. The winning of the election and the victory condition criteria is loosely based on the popular vote and not on how the Electoral College actually functions. So it looks like they got away from historical accuracy there a little bit for the sake of playability. Let's see what we got in here. We got a bunch of little counters. Probably one for each color. That's probably what I'm seeing. They're falling out here. So yeah, there's 5. And there's 5 parties. Hey, maybe each person plays a party. I'm not sure. And we got a jigsaw puzzle board here. So I wonder if we can see what this is looking like. And this is a sturdy board. Yeah, solid cardboard, cardstock, heavy duty, stiff. You know, almost feels like masonite. Okay, so there's the board. Probably can't see it, but that's this game. So let's just jump right into the California Gold. Make sure I don't mix these pieces up. Try to keep them separated here. See if I can see. This says 2014 or 2015. It's got a 2014 date for Numbskull games, a 2015 Blue Panther games date. So 2014, 2015 is when that one was printed. This one here says 2014. And this says California Gold is a historic simulation of orange production where you represent a co-op for helping orange ranchers receive support and best prices for their crops. Play hinges around collecting cards that represent orange ranches. Buildings such as packing houses and nurseries create local support structures, while railroad contracts and advertising increase profits. Working conditions, weather, and politics compound the challenges. Well, you know, those always compound the challenges, don't they? Working conditions, weather, and politics. Okay, I was thinking this is about the gold rush. It's not. It's about orange production in California. Aha, on the front I should have read. It says Orange Ranching, the Second Gold Rush. Okay, so here's the rule book. This one's a little bit longer here. It comes in about 12 pages. Last page is a historical summary. Okay, that's what the rule book looks like. We got some reference cards for 5 players here. Well, I always like reference cards. They help remind you of what you're supposed to be doing. Got all kinds of, we got some houses here. Look like Settlers of Catan settlements. Different colors here. We got some meeples or some people or something. And we got some chips. And these must be trains. Different color trains. Looks like in these pieces you got the same colors over and over, so those are probably pieces for the players. Then we got a farm report card deck here. Farm report. Here's the cards. Here's what they look like. Then we got a California Gold Grove deck. Take a look at the front of those. We got different orange companies or something, yeah. Riverside Company, or maybe those are counties. San Bernardino County, Kings County. We have some money here. This looks like the money that they're producing in the C.C. Higgins, maybe. Also, I don't know. It looks like real, shrunk down money. The faces of them, the backs. There's nothing on the backs, but unless they got some good artists, looks like real old-time money. Let's take a look at the board here. Okay, you got a map of Southwest United States. Got the agency offices, the political lobby, the production, amenities, advertising contracts, railroad contracts, working conditions. They're listed on around the edge. Checking to see if I can read upside down here. Okay, so that's this game. Again, I haven't read this, so I don't know how it plays or anything, but I just wanted to show you what's in it. Make sure you tune back into the Board Game Network to see other unboxings, to see rules, to see top lists, top 10, top 5, best of. Make sure you leave comments below on what you'd like to see, and if you've played this game, put your comments down here. Let us know what you think of it. So thanks again to Numskull Games for providing these games for us to open and take a look at and show off.